Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to work on lesson 113, final stable syllables, C-I-O-U-S and T-I-O-U-S. So let's go ahead and get started. I want you to listen to the three words on the board and repeat after me. Infectious, cautious, suspicious. What do they all have in common? They all have that sh sound at the end, T-I-O-U-S and C-I-O-U-S. Okay, so if I were to put a final stable syllable, which is what these are, bracket around it, we're going to see if we have a root word left. So let's do this. Is there a root word left after I boxed in or put a final stable syllable code around this? And the answer would be no, it is not. It's not the same as a suffix. So, who can tell me what a final stable syllable is? It is a syllable in the final position whose sound does not change. You may remember when we reviewed suffix O-U-S. Who remembers what sound it makes? Us. Us. The letters O-U-S in final stable syllables C-I-O-U-S and T-I-O-U-S make the us sound too. Did you notice anything strange about the letters T-I and C-I? The letters normally make an SH sound, shh. So the letters SH normally make SH sound, but in these final stable syllables, the letters CI and TI are making an SH sound. So just remember when you are reading that these letters can make SH sound too, especially when they are found in the middle of longer words. So let's go ahead and try to code these words that are on the board before we work on our worksheet. Okay, so let's look at infectious. Let's go ahead and code our VCCV. So we found this. So we want to divide or put a division line between the two C's. And let's look at each part. This is 3 syllables. So we have N, I-N, short I sound, put a breathe, fec, and a K sound. So let's do a K back with that C. So infectious. And that's it. Cautious. The C has a K sound again. So let's do a K back. A-U digraph. And that's basically it there. And we're going to go ahead and we'll accent these syllables. Suspicious. So we're going to do V, CCV. Let's divide between the two C's. And we have suspicious. We'll accent the middle syllable. Okay, so let's do a quick review before we flip over to our worksheet. First thing, what's the first thing we should look for before coding a word? We would look for final, stable syllables or suffixes. And how do we code suffixes? We box them. What should we do after we box a suffix? We want to make sure there is a root word that is left. Okay? Next question. How do we code a final, stable syllable? We would bracket them. We will accent the syllables before the brackets, cross out the silent E's when that is needed. How do we code vowels that make a schwa sound? That would be with an upside down E, kind of an How do we code trigraphs? We underline them like we do digraphs. How do we code a G that sounds like a J? Like giraffe, j, with dots. How do we code a digraph? Underline them. How do we code combinations or diphthongs? We put an arc under them. How do we code a C that sounds like an S with a cedilla? How do we code a C that sounds like a K with a K back? So let's go ahead and code the words on your worksheet. Pull a worksheet, lesson 113. Okay, so I need you to look at your worksheet and it should match mine. All right, echo the words as I say them. Repeat after me. Spacious, fictitious, elect, delicious, monthly, and jaw. All right, let's go ahead and start coding. First word, we're going to look for final stable syllables or suffixes, and we will code in that manner. All right, so spacious, I see this goes along with our lesson today. So we'll go ahead and put a bracket around that, and it makes that first letter A long, so spacious. Next word, fictitious. I see another final stable syllable, so we'll put a bracket, and let's go ahead and code the rest. We have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, so we're going to divide between the two consonants. And our first syllable, short I. Ficti, short I again in the middle syllable. All right, next word, number 3, elect, elect. So we have a vowel, consonant, vowel pattern. So we're going to divide between the first vowel and consonant there. We have a long E, a short E, and we have a K sound. So we're going to do a K back on that C. Next, we have delicious. Again, we have shus here. So we're going to put a final stable syllable bracket around it. We're going to do vowel, consonant, vowel pattern here. And we're going to divide between the first vowel and consonant there. So we have a long E, D, li, shus. Number 5, monthly, monthly. We have a suffix, so let's box it in. And we have a digraph, and that O sounds like a U, So we're going to do a schwa, upside down E, over the O, monthly. Last one, we have digraph AW, so we'll underline it. All right, let's read our story. A hinny is a mix of a donkey and a horse. So is a mule. A hinny is much like a horse in size and body shape. The mule has a shorter, thicker head with long ears and the braying voice of a donkey. Number 7. What is a mule a mix of? So we want to look for, we have mix, but we also have mule. So we're looking, it says, so is a mule. They're asking about the mule, but it says a hinny is a mix of a donkey and a horse. So is a mule. So we're going to say a donkey and a horse. Number 8, what does a mule's voice sound like? Does it sound like a horse, a turkey, or a donkey? So it says voice of a donkey. Number 9, a mule has shorter, thicker head than a hinny. And it says right here, mule has shorter, thicker head. So this would be a true statement. Okay, guys, that was a quick lesson. I need you to flip it over, do the back side on your own, and turn it into your teacher. Have an awesome day.